And we're back.
And we're back with the opener of "Let's get some scary dairy bullshit on."
Yeah.
That's such an opening.
Honestly, though, I want to know what comes to your mind when I say scary dairy?
Honestly, I think of somebody that's lactose intolerant,
That would be scary. Wasn't
right?
that Anna, though?
Anna was lactose intolerant, or is rather, yeah,
Yep, there you go. Huh.
yeah.
Well, welcome back to
Well,
Oddities.
that's it. Welcome back. I'm Cassie.
And I'm Kelly, and welcome back to Strange Town.
That's right. Well, now you're on a roll. Do you say
Yeah,
the
now I'm on a
rest?
roll. Sorry. Anyways, hey, follow us, support us. All of our shit's down below. Our Facebook, our Instagram. If you want to get Patreon, we're not putting anything on there, but there will be shit soon. And I'm
Yes,
acting like people can see me right now and they can't, so that's dumb of me.
I do it all the time. It's fine. It's fine.
If you have any topics, email them to us. Did I forget anything this time?
No, you did it. You did a great job.
Yes!
Snaps for Kelly. Yes, very proud
Aggressive
of you.
snapping.
I don't even know if my computer picked it up. I don't. Surprise, everybody! Still don't have a microphone with me because it's back to back recording.
Back to back
Unks,
recordings.
unks, unks. Friday night, baby. Get
Party,
crazy.
party.
Yeah, that's it.
So I mean, I know we just did this, but like, how you doing?
Great. It's almost 7 o'clock. I've got a hot date to put on my pajamas when we're done. Very exciting things on my end.
You and I are the same person because 7 o'clock for me is bedtime for my kids, which means jammies for me and
Yes.
quiet time.
That's it. That's exactly it. This time of day, I'm mentally checking out. Not for this, but after this,
Hang on for
consider
just
it
a little
done.
bit, and then you're good to go.
For sure. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm wonderful.
Great.
I
We're
just had a doozy of a phone call, but it's fine.
We are thriving this time around with this recording.
Yes.
It is, yeah.
Also, if you listened to last week's episode, you'll probably hear one of my kids come in, and my sister wants to apologize to everyone for that because she's watching them right now.
Oh, I didn't know she was there right now. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hello to Stacy. Oh, wait, no.
Oop. No, that's fine.
Okay. All right.
That's fine.
I'm like, which names am I censoring? Which
Actually,
names are I
funny story about, like quick little shout outs. So this week, I think it was, what aired? Oh, the Pizza Tombs.
Pizzas. Yeah.
Yes. A friend, I had talked about Audrey, and she Snapchatted me this week. And she's like, "Oh my god, I got a Snapchat." She goes, "I got a shout out on the podcast."
Hell yeah. Hell
And,
yeah.
and Audrey's a mutual friend between me and my sister, and I told her about that. She goes, "Yeah, I get shouted out all the time."
The fame.
So I guess that was another shout out. What's up, Audrey?
Hi, Audrey.
Love this. So yeah,
So
no,
high quality.
Gosh, we're on a freaking roll, dude.
I know it's
Like,
we
we're
are coming in
thriving.
hot here. Yeah,
Yep.
it's yeah.
Buckle up. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Yes, it is. I made the foolish mistake of what I do every time there's a back-to-back recording. I didn't save anything to talk about from my life, so I think this might be our shortest intro ever.
People might be disappointed.
I'm sorry. Just go back and listen to last week's again and just get a double
you'll
dose
be
of that 'cause
good.
that was 10 minutes long, so I love it.
We're awesome.
We are. We are. So we agreed to keep the ball rolling with yours.
Yes,
So
because
you're
mine was a
starting us.
two-parter.
This is like a very cool flow, the way we planned this. Like, well done to us. Pat on the back.
Snaps for us.
Snaps for us. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so scary dairy. But, like, I mean, honestly, what came to your mind for, like, if you didn't know about this topic?
Haunted
like,
cows. Vampire cows. Specifically, did you ever see The Little Vampire?
Okay, no, but also the fact that you said haunted cows, like, so quickly, I just, like, adore that. That was, like, the fastest response. Like, haunted cows? Oh, okay. All right, we've thought about this.
So I can't believe you've never seen The Little Vampire.
I've never even heard of
Oh
The
my-
Little Vampire.
Oh my god, I'm gifting it to you.
Okay.
But there was vampire cows in there, so I kind of think of that too.
Oh my god, I love that, though. That's probably so cute.
It's adorable. It's actually, oh, she's gonna kill me for this. My sister is horribly afraid of cows because of that movie. She was traumatized as a 9-year-old. It's not funny.
Oh my God, really? Oh, that's sick. I
Yeah.
love cows. I think they're so cute. You know which cows I like? I like the shaggy, like the Highland cows. I think they're
Yeah,
adorbs. I
the big
love them.
fluffy ones.
Little babies.
Yep. And here comes another interruption. I'm just gonna ignore him.
Don't make eye contact.
As my sister's reaching around the door to grab him.
I,
You're the best, Stacy.
there's so much happening.
There's so much chaos, listeners. Anyways, so yeah, as promised, I have a 2-parter, and this is the second part. So, located on the grounds of Camarillo State Mental Hospital
We're back, baby. All right, we've got the spookala bookala dairy.
is so-called Scary Dairy, and it was built with the best of intentions, but you know what
Was
they
it?
say about great intentions?
What do they say?
It's they pave the road to hell.
What a lead up! Wow.
Yeah, I saw that quote and I was like, that's got to be said because
Consider it
true.
stolen, bitch. That was
Yeah.
good. Wow.
So, this farm was once a place for the patients of the hospital to grow vegetables and work with the animals, and it was considered a part of their therapy, which sounds like a nice therapy. I wouldn't mind some gardening and
I could get down with
cows
that.
and right.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was also a benefit to the hospital, as the farm helped feed the patients, and any leftover went to the community, which provided extra income from the hospital as well. Many say that the patients loved this, but then there's like a darker side to it where people were like, no, this wasn't a great therapy. Patients were forced to do awful things there, such as harvest meat for
Oh God.
consumption. I'm trying to say that lightly. Trigger warning.
Yeah.
Should have said that sooner. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
There's a few cases where people say that patients were killed there at this dairy farm.
Oh my.
Of course, there's no way to confirm or deny either of those happenings, but one story is consistently said about Scary Dairy. It is said that a patient fell in love with the farm owner's daughter, and when this was discovered, the patient was banned from going to the farm. After some time, the patient became angry about this and escaped the hospital one night and burned the family home, killing those inside.
Jesus.
Yeah. People who have visited the abandoned farm report unsettling feelings and strange sounds and sightings of people and strange objects. They've said you can hear screams of the victims as well. It is reported that the farm simply closed its doors in 1960. Others report it was closed because of the heinous crimes done to patients there. The farm was left to decay and rot. And again, why can't you just rip down buildings?
Yeah, could we not just demolish this shit? What's
Yeah, like-
happening? Like,
Why are we leaving them standing? I just don't get it. Anyways. My point being, Scary Dairy is still standing, but it's gated off with a bunch of no trespassing signs. Spoiler alert, no one reads.
yes, exactly.
Including yours truly.
Oh, Jesus.
I have in fact visited Scary Dairy, but I did it in broad daylight, and it was not in my intention to go there. It's off of a popular hiking trail.
Oh.
So,
And so
like,
you just,
why
like,
wouldn't
rolled
you
up
just
there.
like mosey over?
Yeah, that's
And
true.
see-
I mean, it's like right there.
And I will say, like, there is an eerie feeling, but it's accompanied by the fact that the building is just decaying, and
Right,
there is
right.
a lot of graffiti and like other things going on there. You know,
Oh.
even after the closing, the dairy was still a place of other murders as well.
Oh my. Okay.
People have been found unalived there.
Unalived.
TikTok gets the best of me. It
This
keeps
is not
saying that.
TikTok. Yeah.
I know it's not. So whether the stories are true or not, I have a really, really hard time believing that a place that had such torturous practices was just like, we have one good one and you get to go play with cows. I kind of think not good things happened also there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with probably not. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think it was a happy dairy farm
And like,
situation.
I kind of love, and just the name Scary Dairy, or how it got its name, because it was just, a stand of the run little dairy farm. The patients allegedly got to milk the cows and harvest it for everyone else. They allegedly got to, grow their own food. Cool. Don't exactly believe it. Kind of thought.
Yeah.
I think they were, the patients were obviously used for free labor, is what was happening.
Yeah. Big time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and nobody can convince me differently on that. There was one report of a staff member being fired after something heinous happening at the farm.
Oh.
What that heinous thing was, who knows?
Oh, God.
It's not listed, so I don't know if, in fact, a patient had been murdered there. I don't know if something else may have happened.
It could be a whole slew of things like murder,
very
abuse,
unsettling.
rape.
And
like, it's,
the list really goes on. And like an important note, the mental hospital and the dairy, they sit on 1,500 acres.
So
like, I kind of find it hard to believe, like, anything could have happened on that much land. Do you know what I mean?
For sure.
And so I kind of think, even if they were to rip down these buildings, the horrors that happened on this land are still there. Like, there's just...
Yeah. There's probably some dead bodies around, too, I'm going to be honest.
I would not be surprised if there is a unmarked cemetery.
There has to
grounds.
be.
There, like, right?
Like, how could there not be? And it was open for so long too. Like,
It's got to be.
There's got to be. I refuse to believe that there wouldn't be.
So, and again, you're not supposed to go visit this place. No trespassing signs everywhere, but people go all the time.
Yet,
it's a popular. It's a very, very popular destination of, like, especially for, like, the locals, because this is like I said, I grew up knowing about this story.
Yeah.
My sister grew up knowing about this story, as she's in here again. I think if you had stayed in the county longer, you would have known about it. Yeah.
For sure. Oh, yeah, and I would have been there, too. I would have been one of the people that went past the no trespassing signs.
Right. I did bring this up to a friend of mine who also grew up in the county, and I was actually just talking about the mental hospital hauntings, and they were like, no, it's just Scary Dairy. And I was like, no, you don't have any idea. Like,
why
it's
not
all
both?
in one. It's a big ass bundle of spooky haunted shit.
Same. I love that. I love a big ass bundle of spooky haunted shit.
Gosh.
That needs to go on a mug.
I literally merch idea written down.
There you go. There it is.
I was talking to my sister about it and was like, not only that, but, like, the county is totally missing out on a huge profit opportunity during spooky season, during the season right now that we're in.
Yeah.
I would easily drop $100 to go on a haunted walking tour. Easy.
Oh, big time. I would pay a lot of money.
I love that crap. And, like,
oh, yeah.
So, I don't know. I think they need to, well, actually, maybe it's a bad idea to reopen the buildings. Because, like we said, asbestos, mold.
Maybe clean them out and then reopen them.
Yeah. But, although this had good intentions for this farm, I never thought I don't think it ever had good intentions.
I don't know that
they just sugarcoated it.
PR,
there was
baby.
not good intentions there. And there really is no record of this patient murdering the family. I don't think there would be, because that's bad publicity.
Yeah, of course.
That is the story of Scary Dairy.
That was spookala bookala. Thank you. That was a good two-parter.
Thank
I
you.
love that. I mean, I don't love it, but I love it,
Yeah.
For
love
sure.
Good, like, mix.
Oh, yeah, big time. Yeah, I would seriously doubt that it was just used as like a, hey, we've got, like, whatever. Although, to be fair, where I grew up, right next to the high school, was a farm where convicts would go and work.
Oh my
so,
gosh.
like, I mean...
Didn't you go on lockdown because one of those convicts...
Yes, our whole school collectively shit itself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
I
It
remember
was
you telling me that
bizarre.
on the Cassie tour.
Yes, and I was right. I drove past and I was like, "And here's the farm where the convicts work." Oh my god, I love that for us. But yeah, so like, I mean, I guess like in theory, like yeah, I guess they could have used it for that. I just knowing the atrocities that went on there, and like I don't know. I feel like it's sincerely like I doubt that they were just like this is a place where like you know the people can contribute and blah blah blah.
Yeah. In reality, I can't get past the idea that no, they were definitely used for free labor. And I
Yeah,
don't know that they were actually eating the fruits of their labor. I think it was being
yeah,
sold as extra income.
probably. So, yay capitalism.
Yeah. Capitalism at its
Fun
finest.
stuff. Fun stuff all around. That was a great two-parter though. Thank you for all of
Thank you.
that and all that research.
I love it. And it's like it's
I
fun because again, I grew up knowing about this, but then I get to like dive into it further because of oddities, and this is like the best journey ever. Thanks, bestie.
Oh my god, thank you. I'm so glad you're having a good time doing it cuz I am. Yay. I have a topic that is entirely different from yours. I was sitting here I was like I can't think of a single connection between the two. So we've got something totally different.
Woohoo!
So this one again is from drumroll cousin Caitlin. Thank you again.
Shout out to cousin Caitlin. You're just killing it, Caitlin.
She's a queen. This is part of the list that she sent me the one time. It was like 20 items. She's like, I hope this is okay. Then I was like, yes, of course this is okay. This is wonderful. So today I will be speaking about a cryptid. This is the Ningen or Ningen. I think it's Ningen. It's
Ningen. That sounds familiar
Ningen.
to me.
So this was brand new to me. I had never heard of this thing, but it's pretty wild. So there's not a ton. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter topic because there's not a lot out there about the Ningen, but it's pretty weird. So in modern Japanese folklore, so right off the bat, it's going to be fucking weird because there's a lot of crazy folklore that comes out of Japan. Like I just got to say it. Like
Yep.
I've covered some weird shit on this show from Japan alone, and it's like whoa. So anyway, since the mid 2000s, the Ningen is this like aquatic humanoid whale-like creature that's supposedly inhabiting like the sub-Antarctic oceans, and it was invented by Japanese internet users theoretically. And Ningen means human in Japanese. So it's this human whale aquatic creature thing. It's fucking weird.
What's that Bible story? The dude, was it Jonah that got eaten by the whale?
Big time.
Is this the product of it? Sorry.
Maybe it created this like freaky, yeah, maybe so. So the legend surrounding the Ningen, it began in 2002 on this forum post on this Japanese like online like thing called 2channel, which claims that the members of a whale research ship witnessed the creature as it surfaced near their ship off the Antarctic coast. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like the Reddit like no sleep like threads where people make up like these crazy stories and they're like,
Yeah.
that's what it reminds me of, but like Japanese. So originally thinking it was like a submarine, the crew went to take a closer look, but then the submarine vanished into the waves. And
I love what you just did with your hands.
I
She just made everything vanish, everyone.
And I am a fucking magician. So 2005, Google Earth captures what many people suppose to be a Ningen near the southern like ocean. And many skeptics believe that the Ningen is actually an iceberg that coincidentally looked like this sea monster. When I hear Ningen though and like hear like the description of it, this like human whale, like it reminds me of mermaids.
That's not where my brain went.
All right, do we want to know where your brain went or maybe not?
Pearl from SpongeBob.
Oh my god, I love that. It's always been a question mark. How is Pearl Mr. Krabs' daughter? But that's okay.
Sorry.
The big questions in the world. So in
Yours makes more sense for the record. Just
okay, thank you. It's a strange situation when the concept of mermaids makes more sense than something else, but here we are. All right, in 2010, a Japanese ocean research company publishes a YouTube video showing the ocean life that they observed. And near the end of the video, a large creature with like small eyes and a large smiling slit-like mouth can be spotted lying on the ocean floor, which is like fucking freaky enough. The
Yeah.
ocean is a weird fucking place.
The ocean
I've said
actually
it.
terrifies me.
Like, I literally cannot say, like, I can't express enough how weirded out by the ocean I get. But anyway, though most people think that this infamous, like, this was the Ningen, some people say it's actually more likely a snaggletooth snake eel, of course.
Specifically a
A
snaggletooth.
snaggletooth. It needs orthodontics. Sometime around the 2010s, an unknown user posts, like, this underwater footage depicting a large humanoid sea creature, which many believe to be the Ningen. So, like I said, this let's talk about the description of it. It's described, like I said, as this whale-like creature, and it has anatomical similarities to humans. Like, the creature has a face. In some stories, it's said to have, like, very large limbs or arms and hands. But it's, like, 65 to 100 feet long, so it's like a giant human whale. Yes. The pigmentation of this creature is said to be, like, a really pale white, which, like, totally fits the bill for, like, Japanese folklore. I feel like all of their scary shit is just, like, this creepy pale white shit. And this creature has a large slit-like mouth and either really, really small or, like, huge gaping eyes. Like, we're on opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to the eyeballs. We just don't know.
Yeah.
So anyway, some people feel, this is crazy to me, some people feel that Ningen are an undiscovered species of apes who are able to breathe underwater. This is my favorite theory.
Oh.
I love this. Sometimes, Ningens appear to have a mermaid tail or like other fins on their bodies, while others report that they have hind legs and they can actually come up onto the land. I hate that.
Evolution.
Right? Some people go so far as to say that some of the images you find of Ningen online are purposefully unbelievable to help siphon credibility from real photos. Okay? Ningen sightings seem to occur most frequently at night, making them like all the more difficult to photograph. In still images, these like sea cryptids mostly like just look like ice, though it's said that they have this smooth human-like skin can be seen when you enlarge the photographs. In any case, there have been no truly convincing photographs that have been made public, either because they do not exist or because, as some argue, the government doesn't want to invite undue scrutiny and tarnish the scientific reputation of this whale research program that started all of this.
Well, okay then.
This was one of my favorite things that I've researched in a long time. So here's a whole slew of some other explanations, because I mean, while I love the undiscovered ape theory,
Yeah.
let's go with some, like, you know, real ones. There are some misidentified whales, sharks, or squids. It could be a new species of a huge manta ray, which
Oh, okay.
could be, you know, whatever. This one's wild. It's an aquatic sloth, perhaps an evolutionary descendant of the Thalassocanus.
I picked that one. I love sloths.
Another one is a misidentified iceberg. Another is an undiscovered subspecies of beluga whales.
Oh.
Some say it's an evolutionary relative of humans. However, this is unlikely due to their size. I can think of about 75 other reasons why this would be unlikely, but we're going to go with that one, sure.
Yeah, just because of the size. That makes sense.
Right. A species of aquatic or semi-aquatic animal likely descended or evolved from a large-sized carnivore, like leopards, seals, or killer whales. Where did leopards come from?
Yeah, how did they get thrown in the
Like,
mix?
unless they meant to say leopard seals. Because that's a thing. There are leopard seals. Maybe, we'll go with that. But it evolved into a more noticeable humanoid shape due to convergent evolution. Another says it's a species of heavily evolved animal that is related to Cryolophosaurus or Coelursuchus. I don't know what either of those are, I gotta be honest. A descendant species of Aquilolamna millicrae, which is a recently discovered species of shark, convergently evolved to a manta ray-esque form that could resemble a quasi-humanoid entity underwater. Or, of course, it could be photo manipulation. So, those are the likely explanations. Of all of them, it's probably photo manipulation. But I do like the idea of, like, maybe a new species of manta ray, or, like,
I was going to
like
jump
that.
back to that, because one of the big reasons why I'm horrified of the ocean, there's so much undiscovered shit.
Exactly.
So, like, To me, that makes the most sense.
To me, like any of those, unidentified, like a new species of beluga or anything like that, like it's like, sure, why not? There's so much shit out there that we don't know about the
Yeah.
ocean and whatever. The sheer size of the thing freaks me out. I also don't like the slit like mouth situation. That's freaky.
Do you know what it
I
actually like? I hate to bring this up again. It was specific. Is it the Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter? Those mermaids. That's what my mind
Yeah,
goes to. Do you know what? Because they kind of have like a slitty like mouth, don't they?
they do.
Yeah.
I hate those things. Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Oh god, I love it. Yeah, so anyway, it was really fun to research. Do I believe that the Ningen exists? No. Do I
No.
believe that something could exist that we're putting,
Resembles
this
it?
name to?
Sure.
Maybe. But above all, I think it probably is just a case of like somebody started this on this like sort of Reddit no sleep type of deal thing in Japan, and like it caught on, and it was like a photo
Yeah.
manipulation thing. A lot of crazy shit can be done with Photoshop and whatnot, but I'd like to believe that yeah, maybe it is just like this undiscovered aquatic creature. That'd
Creature.
be cool. I could get down
I'm
with
down
that.
for that.
It doesn't sound like it's hurting anybody. It sounds like it's just like being kind of freaky and huge and just like floating around, which like same, you
It
know?
might be the same, actually. Couldn't agree with you more on that one.
Like
Yeah.
all the power to it. If it wants to do that, that's cool. Like,
Yeah.
fine.
It's free to do what it wants to do.
Sure. Sure, whatever.
So,
Yeah.
wow.
I don't know.
Well, that was a great topic. Good job, Caitlin.
Thanks,
Thank you for
Caitlin. Yeah.
suggesting it.
I love researching cryptids mostly because of like I mean it's cool to like hear what they look like and stuff like that, but like I love researching all the possible explanations because some of them are so fucking outlandish and then some of them are like so realistic that you're like, ah, there it is, you
So,
know.
I actually have a funny story to tell you. Last
Okay.
night, Michael's like, have you guys covered cryptids? And he's like, stupid question. I know the answer to that. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, no, but like, have you covered the Mothman? And I was like, you must have missed that episode because that's Cassie's love.
The Mothman is my like I think it's probably the Mothman Festival is probably happening this month in West Virginia and they make like pancakes and shit and it's just like God
Glorious.
bless the Mothman. I fucking love it.
I
I
had a
love him so
friend
much.
who I think visited the area and they followed the Mothman trail.
Oh my god, yes.
And I was
Goals.
like, Cassie needs to do that. And
We need
it's
to do that.
Well, yeah, we both need to do it. But it was a specific, like, you follow the trail of Mothman figures. It's very interesting.
Oh my god.
I'll have to get more
That's
info for us.
fantastic.
Just adding it to the list of travel for
Yes.
us.
We have so much travel to do. I'm getting stressed. I can't wait.
I'm very excited for it.
Me
I
too.
love this energy for us.
Me too. But yeah, anyway, guys, I guess the takeaways from this episode would be don't hang out on weird dairy farms and don't go swimming in the sub-Antarctic Ocean, which why would you? But, whatever.
Here we
Should you find yourself out in that situation, watch out for the Ningen.
That may or may not look like a mermaid or a pearl.
Or Pearl. We just don't know. It could go either way at this point. But above all, until next time.
Stay strange.
Woo!